Hey y'all, welcome back to a Moment with Miranda, where we take a few minutes to reset, reflect, and remind ourselves that we are enough. Guys, today I might cry, but that's because I'm talking about something that is so important to me. And I hope each and every one of you listen to this message and you find it too. And today I want to talk about finding village, finding your people. Found village is so important. And I don't just mean your family, because your family can be amazing. My family is amazing. Family is beautiful. They can be so supportive. Family can be the people who've raised you and taught you how to move through this world. But sometimes your village isn't just made up of your family, it's people that you found along the way. And these are friends that have become your family. The people who show up during seasons that they did not create. The people who help carry things that they never technically were responsible for in the first place. And I genuinely believe I could not do life without my village. And I know each and every one of them are so incredible, and I hope they watch this and listen to this. And listen, finding village doesn't mean that you're not capable. It doesn't mean that you can't do things on your own. It doesn't mean I couldn't do things on my own. Trust me, I can handle a lot by myself, and I've had to. But being able to survive alone and being meant to live alone are two very different things. And there have been seasons of my life where I was trying to be everything for everyone. I was trying to be an amazing mother, a daughter, a good friend, a dependable person, a leader, a provider, and a human being who was still somehow growing through all of it because I was a young mom. And I would not at all be the mother that I am today without the people who have loved my children alongside me, my family, and my friends, the people who have helped me when life became so heavy that I didn't want to do it no more. The people who've listened when I questioned whether or not I was doing enough or being enough in all aspects of my life. People who reminded me that on a hard day did not mean that you're a bad mom. You learn to grow. The people who stepped in, who showed up, and helped me keep going. My village has helped me become a better mother because they've given me the space to be a person too, to be human. Because guess what? All you moms out there, we are a whole ass person and we matter. And that matters. Because mothers are expected to pour from cups that people rarely stop to refill. And we are just expected to handle that shit. We are expected to just figure it out. We are expected to be grateful, strong, and endlessly available at every given moment. But sometimes, and listen carefully, mamas and dads, saying I need help is sometimes one of the greatest strengths that you can ever have. Sometimes strength looks like allowing someone else to just show up for you. It could be the simplest thing, like just sitting next to you on the couch while you just breathe. And sometimes the hardest part of that whole thing is believing that you deserve to be supported in the first place. My village has also helped me grow as a person. Not every person who loves you is going to agree with everything that you do, and that's a fact. The right people will celebrate you, but they will also challenge you. Oh, they will tell you when you are shrinking yourself. They will tell you when you are accepting less than you deserve. And baby, you deserve so much. They will tell you when you are wrong. They will sit beside you while you learn lessons that they probably saw coming from a mile away because they were on the outside looking in. And hopefully, they will love you without making you feel ashamed for needing to learn those lessons yourself. That's part of having a village, too. It's not just having people who clap for you, it's having people who care enough to help you become better. Because growing means making mistakes, and mistakes mean learning, and learning is hard. People who see you for who you are right now, but also see who you're becoming, because if you're truly growing, you are not staying stagnant. My village has shown up during some of the hardest and most terrifying moments of my life. There have been times where I did not have the right words, and I am a woman of words. Times when I did not know what the next step was or where I was going. Times when I just needed somebody to sit beside me and help me remember that the moment I was in is just a moment. It will pass. And they showed up. Sometimes with advice, sometimes with food. Listen, if you don't know this about me, I ask everybody, have you eaten? Sometimes with childcare, sometimes with a phone call, sometimes by simply just saying, bro, you're not alone. You don't have to do this by yourself. And that sentence can change somebody's entire life. You don't have to do this by yourself. Life is not meant to do things by yourself. And my village does not only show up when things are falling apart, but they celebrate me too. And that's fucking awesome. They celebrate the wins that other people might not understand. They celebrate the quiet victories, the boundaries I finally held, the opportunity I worked very hard for, the moment I chose myself. The day I realized that I had grown beyond something that used to break me. The right people are not threatened by your growth. They want to see you thrive. They don't disappear when you start shining. They stand there with a flashlight trying to make it brighter. They make a room for you when you become everything you were supposed to be in the first place. And you're never too much. And I think that's one of the most beautiful parts of found family. You choose each other every day. You keep choosing each other, and it doesn't stop. Not because you share blood, not because you're obligated to, but because you have decided that each other's lives absolutely matter. And I think a lot of us struggle with loneliness because we believe our village should already exist. We think we should have had it since childhood. We think everybody has a perfect group of people who have been together forever. And when we don't have that, we start believing something's wrong with us. But sometimes you have to build your village. Sometimes you have to find the one person at a time. Sometimes you have to go on a journey on a boat. Sometimes you have to become the kind of friend you're hoping to find. Sometimes you have to stop chasing people who only make room for you when it's convenient for them. You can't heal loneliness by surrounding yourself with people who make you feel alone. That's not a village. A village is not just a group of people. It's a place where you're seen. It's a place where you're safe. It's a place where support moves in every direction. It's not one person constantly pouring while everybody else stands around holding cups. The real village takes care of each other. There are seasons when one person will need it more. There are seasons when somebody else will carry the heavier part, and it may not always be perfect, but you deserve it. You were always enough, babe. Always.